Irigwe Development Association, a tribal group in Plateau State, has described as untrue allegations that its indigenes are responsible for the killing of 22 commuters on Rukuba Road, which occurred on August 14, 2021. The president of the association, Mr. Robert Dodo, said this at a media conference organized in collaboration with Stephanos Foundation and NGO in Abuja.
As law-abiding people, the Irigwe funeral procession headed towards Anglojos by turning, there's a U-turn at the satellite market, and we had to take our procession through to Dadikowa, Bukuro, Angoldi, Puru, Kalkum University, Vom, and via call to arrive at Niambo. May we make it clear that our mourners and the funeral procession did not pass through, with emphasis, pass through Rukuba Road. We did not have any contact whatsoever with this or those travelers who were unfortunately killed.
Dodo explained that on the said day, the Irigwe people were mourning their loss and in the process of holding a mass burial following attacks on the community by unknown gunmen.
We want to make it clear that on that Black Saturday, the Irigwe nation had scheduled to do a burial of 6 out of the 70 people that were killed. These 6 were injured, hospitalized, but they couldn't make it. On that day, we converged at the Plateau Specialist Hospital to convey the corpses to our locality, to be specific, Miango, for burial. Before going to carrying out that activity, we made it very public by giving the police the invitation to give us coverage to lead the procession. The security forces were there, and we had all that we were able to do. They led us from the hospital as far as to a place that is popularly known as Satellite Market.
The program coordinator of Stephanos Foundation, Mr. Mark Libdo, said the labeling of Irigwe or Plateau people as the perpetrators of the incident without conclusive investigation or evidence was of great concern. He said that the NGO had observed the emergence of many threats about plans of isolated attacks and reports of influx of strangers, which had further made the Irigwe people more vulnerable.
We have observed the emergence of many threats that have been issued in various quarters about plans of isolated attacks, as well as reports of influx of strangers with great concern. Increased security reports of impending attacks in various parts of the state. These should not be allowed to continue. Sadly, these attacks are not peculiar to the Irigwe communities of Plateau State alone. This situation is replicated in many communities all over the country. Therefore, rather than allowing conflict merchants and troublemakers take advantage of situations like this, Stephanos Foundation is calling for a united stand in response to this criminality.